Hello, gorgeous Aries. How are you guys doing? Welcome to your weekly reading with me. This is going to be for the week of the 10th to the 16th of March. All right, so let's dive in and see what's going on for you guys. And if you are interested, these gorgeous earrings are from Eclectica Adornments. I will leave a link down below. And the lovely owner of the shop is also giving you guys a 10% discount if you do want to get some gorgeous earrings. There are so many. But anyway, go check it out. Anyways, my gorgeous angels, let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for Aries for the week ahead, please, Spirit. Can we get a card out from this deck, please? A message for the Aries. All right, we go round and round. This week is really important for you guys to be breaking a cycle of some sorts, right? When we're round and round, we are kind of going about it maybe in the same way. The message that always comes to mind when this card comes in is in order to create change, we have to create change, right? If we want something different, we have to do something different. I know it's self-explanatory and I know it seems easy, but it's so difficult to do. And maybe you know that already. So it really is calling for you to break a cycle of some sort. Otherwise, you're going to end up in the same place again and again. All right. So let's see how that comes up for you, though. We got some other cards, of course, first that we need to go into. Otherwise, I have no idea what you guys are going through, so let's dive in a little bit deeper for Aries. Can we get an animal spirit card, please, for this week? Any extra messages that you have, please, for Aries? We got elephant. There is one hiding underneath it. No, it's not. It was just a heavy card, right? Elephant spirit says learn from the past. So I think spirits in the room, this makes a lot of sense here, that there is a cycle that maybe you've been in for a while, that spirit's saying we need to learn from it in order to move on from it. And I wonder if this is about forgiveness, or I wonder if there is something that you can apply here. Again, I don't know what you're going through, but it's clearly some kind of cycle that spirit's saying we need to learn from it. What this is teaching us here so that we can move forward. Let's see what they're talking about here. It needs to be applied, though. That word is coming to mind quite a bit because there's a lesson that needs to be, knowledge that needs to be applied so you can get out of a situation or get out of a cycle specifically. Let's see. What are you talking about, Spirit? Let's see. 2 cards out, please, for Aries this week. All right, one more. Master manifested. That's been coming up a lot lately. So I really do feel like Spirit's just trying to get people to understand that you can have whatever you desire. Okay. You just need to go after it. Okay. So this says, congratulations. You made it. Everything is possible. Always know that you can. So there we go. A bit of a motivation and a bit of a boost from Spirit. And then you have lucky you. So this week, luck is on your side. They want you to know that you're protected and nothing can hold you back. Love that. All right. Let's see. We got another card out for you. And then we're going to dive into the tarot because I feel like they're going to say a lot more there. Let's see. Any messages from the angels, please, for Aries this week? Anything? All right. Meditations. Maybe some meditation is going to be helpful for you. All right. That's really where we can really sit with ourselves and reflect and to kind of see what comes up there. All right. Let's dive into your tarot, shall we? Let's figure out what on earth is going on for you guys. Let's see. For Aries, please, can we get one card out as the overall energy of the week? All right, King of Cups. So this can be with a specific person. Sometimes a King of Cups comes through as a love interest and you got the Tower there. So maybe this is someone who maybe you've separated with in some way. I'm not going to jump too much into that because it's not going to resonate with everybody. But overall, in a very general way, because it's a general reading, the King of Cups comes through when we need to balance our feelings and emotions, right? It's about deep understanding, but not allowing your feelings to control you or rule your life, right? So I'm going to dive a bit deeper. So it's about being emotionally stable, balanced, all that good stuff. Let's see how you are showing up and then I'll clarify the both of them. What's the energy of Aries this week? What's the energy of Aries this week? Interesting. Is that the 5 of Cups? It is. And if you don't know, the 5 of Cups is about focusing a little bit too much on the negatives, right? Both of these are emotional cards, right? Cups. So this is an emotional week or a week where they're really guiding you to understand where your feelings are coming from. 5 of Cups is, again, focusing on the negative. We're focusing maybe too much on what's spilled, what we can't control, it's the past, and not enough on what we do still have left and what we can do with it. All right. So I think a perspective shift might be important for you during this week. But again, we're going to clarify that. Yeah, perspective shift. And for some reason, I just want to say that maybe actually trying to understand why you're focusing so much on that might be helpful to then understanding how you can get out of it. Remember, this is kind of focusing on the past, right? The cups have already spilt. So I wonder if that's what can we learn from it to then move forward. I don't know. I feel like that's the message, but I'm going to dive a bit deeper because I feel like something's there that I'm not quite grasping onto. So let's see. All right, King of Cups. Again, so it is about your feelings and emotions, as I was saying. Okay, and making sure that we don't spiral, for example, when disappointments arise. Learning how to deal with disappointments a bit better could be an important lesson for you guys this week. But why is the King of Cups here as our overall energy this week? The King of Cups is being clarified by the same card. So the universe is just saying, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But can I dive a bit deeper into that, please? Like, what about the King of Cups? All right, the Chariot, which is interesting. Very strong Cancerian energy. So the Chariot is about moving forward, chasing your dreams, chasing your goals. And the best thing about it makes a lot of sense with what we're saying. So I hope it's clicking with you. It's not clicking with me yet, but I guess sometimes that happens as a reader. But it's about being balanced. We have to be on the same page here. These sphinxes have to be on the same page here in order to move in the same direction. So whether this is about relationships, because I'm getting a hint of that, if you're dealing with a love interest, maybe there's a little bit of, I'm hearing a push and pull, but I feel like a compromise might be needed. Having the same vision is really important in relationships, even if it's business partnerships, okay? But also within ourselves too, right? We need to have a sense of direction, and every part of us needs to be on that same page in order for that chariot to move forward. So it's clearly about going in a specific direction, achieving a goal, going towards your goals, should I say, because the chariot chases the star. And what is that? Hope. But it's also about your purpose. It's also about your dreams and your goals. So yeah, we need to be balanced in order to move forward. So this week is very important to zone in. Meditation, as they said, could be really important, but just sitting with yourself or going on a walk, whatever it is, to help yourself kind of process some feelings. Because remember, the elephant's there. So there is something from the past that maybe needs addressing, or something, a past way of doing things is still lingering. So I feel like there is something here that we might need to dive into. But I might clarify anything that I feel a bit uncertain about, but let's dive into the Five of Cups first. Let's see. Why is the Five of Cups in the energy of Aries this week? Why is the Five of Cups in the energy of Aries? Three of Cups, so some of you might be a bit sick of waiting. Maybe that's where we're a bit disappointed. It could be a delay coming up this week. Things may not be happening in the way that you want it to. Let's see. Three of Wands, Five of Cups. Why is this here in the energy of Aries? The Nine of Cups. That's a card of wish fulfillment, and the Ten of Pentacles is here. I feel like I wonder if it's a bit of a negative Nancy moment for you guys, and that's okay. Again, process, figure out where it's coming from, because if it's unusual for you, there could be something that you are processing within. I feel like you're just a bit like agitated or irritated this week, because the Nine of Cups is here, which is wish fulfillment, right? Emotional fulfillment for yourself. So I think it's important to make sure that you are fulfilling your own needs and wants at this time. So do the things that make you happy, whether it be a hobby or just treating yourself, pampering yourself, could be important. Again, it's wish fulfillment. So any of your goals you are going to have, this just feels like a little bit of an attitude, which is fine. I'm not saying you have an attitude, but I'm saying that the attitude this week feels a little bit negative, like focusing on the delays and focusing on the disappointments. And it just feels like it's those small little mistakes that you're hanging up on, because the Chariot is here, the Nine of Cups is here, wish fulfillment, happiness, long-term success is here. Ten of Pentacles, really good card. I just think that I think it's just hanging up on the details as the message coming through, that you're still waiting for something and it's just irritating you, and it's okay. That's okay. Right, let's see what your challenge is then this week. And I wonder why. I feel like that's why there's some good cards here. that they really want you to just focus on. And I wonder what that learn from the past is. I will try and dive into it. But let's see, what's the challenge for Aries this week? What is the challenge? The Six of Cups, interesting. That is the learn from the past card, really, because it is about nostalgia. Your challenge is that maybe there are some past memories coming up, and that could be what you're focusing on and being upset about, that could definitely be the case here for some of you. It could be an actual past situation coming back up again and again and again. I didn't mean to say again and again as if it was a round card. I was going to repeat myself. So, it's just funny how it came up like that, but it just feels like, again, someone could be coming through and it's just, we might need to deal with it differently if it keeps coming back up, even if it's a memory, right? Because that could be what it is as well. Let's see. All right. Six of Cups. Why is this the challenge? And also, why is this coming up? Okay. Why is this the challenge? The Two of Wands, because you feel like you're going backwards a little bit. You're not, by the way, you're not going backwards. It does feel like it's just a memory. Two of Wands reversed is like focusing on the past, right? It in the upright, it's looking into your horizons, looking into growth and where you're going to expand to, where you're going next, new things, new experiences, new beginnings, all that good stuff. In reverse, I would say it looks like you're looking backwards and on the opposite of expansion. Maybe you're feeling like the walls are kind of closing in a little bit. I don't know what they're talking about with that, but or maybe there's a lack of expansion. I don't know what it is. Six of Cups. Why is the past coming up? Because we're focusing maybe on the wrong things here. Maybe there is a lesson to learn first before you can move forward. And what was the second question that I asked? Because the Eight of Pentacles is here. So Eight of Pentacles is a really good card for making progress. It's a good card for making money. It's a good card for seeing a lot of, work, a lot of reward for your work, whether that's inner work, whether that's actually to do with your career. It's still in your challenge position and it's the Six of Cups. So I wonder if there is something that you can learn from that is going to help you to expand maybe your money. Maybe it is to do with, again, seeing more progress in your life. I wonder if that's your challenge, is that maybe, I'm going to get one more card for that. Let's see. Why is the Six of Cups here? The Four of Swords. Something is coming up for you to heal. All right. And this does feel like more to do with your subconscious, right? If it's the past, then it could be past memories coming up for a reason, for us to help rewrite them if they're still traumatizing you or haunting you in some way, or finding a way so that it doesn't hurt anymore, right? To address it, because that's what the Four of Swords can be about. It's also about your health. So make sure you're prioritizing your health and your well-being first before you're achieving your dreams and goals, right? It's really important to zone in, and it kind of makes sense a bit with meditation here too. So I just feel like in order to break a cycle, we have to heal something here and work on it. Maybe that's what it's about. Again, Aries, your reading seems so general to me. I have no idea what they're speaking about, but clearly it's going to resonate with someone out there, so I'll leave it. But let's see what your advice is from Spirit. And actually, I forgot to mention, I will do again what I did last week for you guys, the love, career, and what's in the unexpected, so I can get a little bit more specific for you guys too, hopefully. All right, what's the advice, Spirit, that you have for Aries this week? The Page of Wands. So the message that comes in here always is be playful, right? Tap into your inner child if necessary, to be passionate about things, to pay attention. Also, what you're speaking out loud is very important, especially if you're gossiping or you're delving into maybe some pessimistic speech. I always see this as a card of like speaking what you're speaking out loud, or gossip again. So make sure that what you're doing is more playful and it's more fun and more high vibration. So again, tap into any hobbies, explore things as if you were a child again, that kind of good stuff. Let's just clarify. Why is the Page of Wands in the advice? Why is the Page of Wands in the advice? All right, the Empress, I believe, is here. So that's very interesting. I really like this combination because the Empress is about, a mother figure. It can definitely be about, in your advice position, I wonder if this is tapping into a certain energy of being compassionate enough to yourself to allow yourself to let your inner child shine. Does that make any sense? especially if you grew up kind of feeling like you were never really able to express yourself, I feel almost as if your advice is to allow yourself to be yourself, or allow yourself to be a little bit goofy or silly at times, or to, have a rest, or I don't know, it's almost like mothering yourself a little bit is their advice here from a compassionate perspective. Your advice here. Some of you might need to reach out to a mother figure, but anyways, another thing that I will get from this is this is about sorry, like the words aren't coming to me. It's about self-worth, knowing your worth, most importantly, giving yourself love, compassion, and also giving that to the world around you too. It's also a card of abundance and peace. Okay, so that's the energy that they're wanting you to tap into. Let's look at what's going on in your love life then, your love life and your career and all that good stuff. So let's see, for love, for Aries this week, a message in the area of love. The Temperance, so there is some reconciliation or healing. This can also be about if you are single, because there's a lot of different people that I'm speaking to right now. If you're single, the Temperance is about waiting. All right. Or if you're in separation from somebody, this is about being patient with the process. All right. And again, as I said earlier, if you are in a relationship, or again, if you're separated a little bit here and there is a chance of reconciliation, it's about kind of that compromise, right? It's two cups being mixed and balanced. So be patient with the process. Enjoy the journey in terms of your love life. Even if you're single right now, enjoy that. Enjoy that part of it. I know it's difficult when you're wanting somebody, but you will have it. The spoiler alert with the Temperance is that you will have the success that you're going towards, but don't be afraid to slow down at times to really appreciate where you are. It's almost a stop to smell the roses card. So that could be in your relationship. Make sure that you are tapping in and connecting with the person that you're with. Don't be so busy that you forget that there is love there. All right, because that also resonates with that 2 cups. But for a lot of you who might want to hear it, there is some reconciliation coming up for you guys if you're wanting that, or at least peace being brought into your love life. Right, what's going on in terms of career and finances for Aries this week? The 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. That's a very conflicting area of your life right now. So maybe there's a bit of gossip or conflict, competition in the workspace. All right. The 5 of Swords is a card of feeling a bit defeated this week when it comes down to this area of your life. So round and round actually does feel, maybe some of you need to pick and choose your battles here. If someone's not giving, you the raise, or if it does feel like that you're wanting something in this area, but it doesn't feel like it's unfolding this week anyway, because it does feel like there's a bit of a blockage here. And I wonder if this is to do with people around you who are not giving it to you, or, in which case you might need to think about going elsewhere if it's really important to you to grow in that area. Because with the 5 of Wands, I always say, there is no, there's no winning with these cards. You kind of have to come out of it to think bigger, or to go somewhere else and ask for it. Because in this kind of combination, it just feels a little bit like feeling of defeat, feeling of conflict. So it's not a great combination. So you might need to do something about it. Could also be where the round around is. Could be to do with you in terms of this area of your life. So maybe managing money a bit better could be important for you, or managing people a bit better in your career. But I don't know how much I feel about that, because the 5 of Swords is almost like maybe there is an argument here that's not even your fault. So, but the 5s mean that there's necessary changes in this area. All right, that Spirit's kind of calling attention to. So maybe you need to change something here. Whatever that is, it's up to you, I guess, because it's going to be different for everybody. Right, what is in the area of the unexpected for Aries then? The 3 of Swords, yeah. So that is heartache and pain. Now, it can also be separation, but I'm not picking up that for everybody. I really do feel like that might be that past energy. There is something that you were not expecting to come up here that might kind of resurface some old pains, right? That I feel like is where that's coming through. So I don't feel like you're going to get your heart broken this week. What I do feel like though is that there might be some difficult moments. We've seen that in your career and finances, but again, 5s mean that we can change that area, which is cool. It's temporary. Don't worry about it. But because we have the 6 of Cups in your challenge, it does feel like maybe some old pains are resurfacing, whether it be childhood wounds or whatever it is. So now that we're aware of it, we can address it with strength. All right, my angels. So, and boundaries, because that Queen of Swords is actually there on the bottom of the deck here. All right, my angels. So that's what I have for you. I'm sorry, it's a bit of a messy reading, at least from my perspective. So I hope it made sense to somebody out there. Let me know in the comments if it did. Remember, link is down below for these gorgeous earrings, and there are so many other ones, by the way. So go and check the website out. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Enjoy. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right.